Hey everyone, I'm back with another 2-card reading. So what's the story? 5 of Pentacles. Wow, look at that. It looks like fire in front of her and water that she's standing in. So I see that there's a lot. This is probably a fight. I'm seeing a fight with someone else, and it could be in the office, but it could be with a friend. It could be personal within the family. And I see that there's fighting going on. It's ongoing. It's something that it's just happening more and more. Because you're realizing you're not getting along with a particular person, whatever that reason may be. It's like, but it's like fire and water really don't mix. Unless they're covered in oil. And I feel like there is something that is acting as the oil that's on the water that would create the two of you coming together and butting heads. You know, wow, it's a lot. And I think it's emotional for you too. Maybe for them as well. Because you two are like coming together, two unmixable substances here, you know, water and fire coming together. But you're not taming that fire with the water, but you are deeply in. Like if she's up to her hips in this water. So I feel like, you know, that's a lot of emotion to be in. You're sinking in that. So you are deep in the emotions on this. You're tired of it. It hurts you, it hurts them, and you're realizing like this may be someone, I don't know if you've known this person, you know them long enough to develop some type of relationship with them, whether they're like friend, family, or a coworker. You've developed a relationship with them. You thought maybe they were going to be this person, the kind of person that you can vibe with, but they're not, you know, and it's hard to say, especially when it's a friend or, you know, when it's somebody that you've known your whole life. Like if it is a family member, that's even tougher. And that might be where a lot of the deep feelings come in for friend and family. It's easier with coworkers, unless you were close. Yeah, your coworker, like that's just somebody you work with. You don't have to see them all the time. But it's still rough because you got to work with them. And if you're not being team players together, then that's going to cause a problem. But that fire, I can feel the heat though. And saying that, like the water is cold, and I feel like standing in this water, your emotions are growing colder by the moment for this person, or them, for the you or both. And then you've got this fire in front of her. I feel the heat, but it's intense. It's too hot. You're like, I'm done. I'm tired of it being like this. This heat and this fire are representative of the fight, you know, the defensiveness and the nastiness that's coming out of this other person. You know, it could be both of you. Please take a look at yourself and see how you're behaving with them. But because we tend to be defensive with each other when we have, you know, an argument or something like that, or something happened between us and it completely just rips a hole in the entire, you know, relationship. And that heat is getting too much because it's getting to be where it's low blows and pettiness, and you don't need that. You guys don't need that. And with that, I'm going to show you the other card, the moon. Okay, this is good. It's nighttime. This is basically, this card is saying like it's time to cool off. It's time to distance yourself from that person. Fire and water don't mix. Get away from the heat. In the night of the moon, like it's a beautiful night. There's some clouds drifting. I can feel the cool breeze over me as she's sitting there high up watching this. She's got the breeze going through her hair. It's cool, it's calm, it's quiet, and she can collect her thoughts. She can find her peace, and it allows her to think straight so that she can make the, sorry about that, right decision for, I say she, but whoever you may be. Like, you are representative of this person, and this is where you need to find yourself. You need to really reflect back and go, is this somebody I want in my life? I know it's not as easy with family, but it's like, if you got to cut somebody off, if you're even capable of cutting them off, meaning, is it something that you can do, or are you getting pressure not to do it, or, you know, you live with this person and it's going to be harder than that to get out of it. But whatever you can do to distance yourself and distance your time with this person is the best. That's going to be the best thing for you. And this moon, I mean, it's obscured, so I know you're having mixed feelings on it, but trust your instincts. You got to do what's best for you, even if you're not trusting fully. The moon is your intuition telling you you've got to make a change. You know, stop getting involved with this person. They're going to keep drawing you in. The best thing you can do is just simply say, I'm done, and walk away. And all these little lights out here, like these little beacons of hope. So pay attention to that. It's going to be hard, especially if this was a friend. And any relationship you had with this person is going to make it difficult to, like, maybe not see them, like if you worked with them or their family. But there's nothing that says that you can't, that's too shiny there. There's nothing that says that you can't walk away, that you can't distance yourself and then remain cordial towards them. You know, a nod and a smile and, hey, can I talk to you? No, I don't think that's a good idea. Cut them off. End it. It's your life. You need the peace. You need the quiet. You need to focus on other things. So, you know, and it's starting to drain you, and I don't want it to drain you guys. So pay attention. You know, you faced off with it. Now it's time to cool down. That makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Sorry, I've got to adjust like my face in the camera. But if that makes sense to you, then go ahead, you know, do what you got to do. You got my support, so I hope it works out for you. Good luck. Until next time.